Can you trust YouTube? Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Can you trust YouTube? Let's go through a few things and see what we come up with. I want to start off saying that the opportunity YouTube offers creators in monetizing their content and removing the gatekeepers that exist in every other branch of entertainment media was and still is unique. Yes, you can make money on other social platforms, but no other platform shares their advertising revenue with creators, and that is a big deal. But over the past year or so, YouTube has been, well, how can I say politely, has been effing up left and right. There are a lot of examples, but let's start with the most recent, ridiculous, uncalled for, counterproductive FU to the creators and the users that actually makes YouTube. Just the other day, YouTube quietly announced they were going to start messing with users' subscriptions feed, taking it out of chronological order and tailoring what users see based on what YouTube and their AI bots think they might want to see first. YouTube has such a hard-on for their algorithm, they can't help themselves from applying it willy-nilly all over the place to everything. The sub-feed is the last place where users can go to access a non-curated experience on this platform. The subfeed is the place where you should be able to go and see all of the channels that you're subscribed to as they exist in your subscription box. The idea that YouTube now wants to push some of that content up the line means they have the opportunity to feature what they want or what the algorithm thinks the user wants, and the user in this scenario will have no way to opt out. Even if YouTube were just to provide a button that allowed you to opt in or out of that feature, that would be better than forcing users to change their consumption habits for the benefit of YouTube. Why do you think YouTube wants to push certain content up the subfeed? Maybe because they want the user to have a great experience. Not likely. I would venture to guess YouTube has something to gain by pushing their more popular, more lucrative content toward the top. The bottom line here is YouTube, like the rest of Google, seems to have a corporate culture predicated on ADHD. They can't focus on the problems they already have before creating and compounding their troubles by unleashing new features or improvements that no one asked for, which will detrimentally affect the experience for the users and further disadvantage the smaller creators trying to cut through some of the noise and gain a little bit of traction on the platform. They say they value their creators, but their actions say otherwise. And this is just the latest in a string of fuck-ups that YouTube has yet to repair. Screw-ups that have bred animosity among the content creators to the point where no one trusts YouTube's motivations when they roll out these new improvements. As these missteps have compounded, YouTube has lost the trust of the very people who make YouTube. Without the creators, YouTube wouldn't be here. But now that they've become more mainstream, they don't seem to have any problem screwing the little guys when they have cash cows like the living, breathing, brain-dead haircuts, the Paul brothers. YouTube is routinely shutting channels down, demonetizing videos, but Logan Paul, he puts a video up featuring a suicide victim, and it stays on the trending page for an extended period of time before YouTube takes it down, and then it takes YouTube even longer to issue an apology and take any kind of punitive action against Mr. Paul. In any other situation, say with a YouTuber of 1,000 subscribers, maybe even 10 or 100,000 subscribers, I'd give dollars to donuts that creator would have been yanked off the platform and received a lifetime ban. But YouTube seems to employ this kind of sliding scale. At the end of the day, money talks, bullshit walks, and the fact that the Paul brothers are still on this platform when others have been banned for less shows us exactly where YouTube's priorities lie. It's not just the rank and file creators who don't trust YouTube. it's the advertisers as well. Remember the apocalypse? Yes, that's still a thing. YouTube got caught with their pants down running ads in front of content that was decidedly not advertiser friendly, and as a result, big time advertisers yanked their ads from YouTube. Everyone suffered as ad revenue across the site took a big time nosedive, and YouTube's valuation dropped $750 million. And it didn't stop there. In the aftermath of this, the aforementioned brain-dead Haircut released his video featuring a suicide victim, stirring the rancid pot yet again. And there have been problems with PewDiePie's chronic foot and mouth disease. He's the biggest creator on the platform, but in recent years, he seems to have become bored. And he likes to entertain himself by throwing around racial epithets and pretending to be a Nazi, or recently insulting Twitch streamers, which then led those Twitch streamers to copy strike him, which is a gross misuse of copyright law. PewDiePie's incredulity after every one of these incidents has grown comical, and I, for one, wish he would keep his mouth shut or get off the platform entirely. PewDiePie, if you're as bored as it seems you are, then put us all out of your misery and pack it in. You got enough money, dude. Through all these events, YouTube was faced with a problem. They needed the advertisers because that's the only way they make money. But the advertisers were pissed. They needed reassured that their ad dollars were safe on YouTube. So CEO Susan Wojcicki embarked on a goodwill tour, apologizing, soothing the advertisers' little boo-boos and bruised wallets, courting them to come back, that YouTube would fix YouTube. And then Susan Wojcicki made a video to all the creators on YouTube who hadn't been irresponsible, brain-dead, haircut assholes, assuring them that YouTube had their backs as well. Oh wait, what's that? She didn't make that video? She said nothing to the creators? Well, okay. What YouTube did instead was unleash an AI attack on creators that would make Skynet blush. I can personally attest that every single one of my videos over the course of several months was demonetized, sometimes even before I released it. Then I had to send it through a manual appeal process, which often took days to work through. My income dipped and stayed down until just the past month or so. And I know many other creators who suffered and are suffering similar fates. Now, I will say that I understand to a certain extent that YouTube was under incredible pressure to get this stuff right, but they hung their creators out to dry while they did it. And since that time, they have continued to monkey around with the platform to the point where all the creators I know plan their businesses around not receiving AdSense dollars. YouTube could take it away tomorrow for all we know. Hell, they could put this video in a deep, dark hole so no one will ever see it. And it's these totalitarian policies, those apocalyptic portents, that hang over every creator who has built something for themselves on this platform every day. And it discourages others to even start. Every creator on YouTube lives with that little tickle of fear that tomorrow YouTube could just say, screw it, we're going corporate, and dump everybody in the trash who doesn't fit into their inscrutable value system. If that happens, YouTube will die. But before that happens, they will have caused the people who pay them and the people who make their content live in fear every single day. Can you trust YouTube? Well, let's recap. The advertisers don't trust them. The creators don't trust them. They continue to screw with the platform day in and day out, which further undermines anybody's ability to feel secure. YouTube exists because of its creators, large and small, and they need to have a come to Jesus moment about what the real value of their business is. If they want to be advertiser friendly to a fault, they will lose what made YouTube special to begin with. YouTube was about unfettered expression, and it has given voice to a lot of folks that would have never had a voice otherwise. But at this time, YouTube doesn't seem to care about that mission statement. They seem concerned with making it easier to make more money and please their shareholders. If that pattern continues, YouTube is in the early stages of dying a long and slow death. So no, you can't trust YouTube. Not right now. They haven't done anything in recent memory to inspire trust in any of their stakeholders. So take a good look around. What you see here might not be here anymore one day soon, and maybe sooner than you think. Thanks so much for watching. If you've never been here before and you want to come back, do the things that'll get you back. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate every single one of you. We've built a beautiful community here, and I hope it continues to grow and grow and grow in spite of the efforts of the platform itself to make that not happen. Anyway, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts you. Until the next time, I'm out.